When I used to live with my parents, we had a little home gym down in our basement, and what that looked like is you would go down the steps and you would turn left, and you would see like padding on the floor. It had like a bench set up for like bench press. I could do squats off of it. I also had like a seated calf raise machine. So I had my little home gym down there, and the only problem with it was that my gaming PC was in the same basement about 15 feet away from where my gym was. So I'm in high school, I'm trying to build muscle, I'm trying to get bigger, and I'm working out in this home gym where I'm doing like curls, bench press, squats, just like the basic things to try to gain muscle. I wasn't bulking or cutting back then. I was just putting in the repetitions, putting in the training side of it, and just hoping that I was going to grow. But what certainly didn't help with my consistency, like I said before, was that gaming PC. And at first it was very good because I was very highly motivated to train, to work out. I know the results that I wanted, and I knew what I wanted to do. So I would train like 4 or 5 days a week in my basement. But a week or two, or even like a month or two into it, that gaming PC started to look pretty nice instead of me putting in the effort and the hard work and actually training in my basement. So there were actually times when I would either blow off the training day completely and I would just game on my PC. There are other times when I would start my workout, go onto my PC and game, and then do my workout like 3 or 4 hours later, like do the other half 3 or 4 hours later. And there were other times when I would be training, go to my gaming PC, game, and just say fuck it to the rest of the workout, and I wouldn't even finish my training for the day. So that distraction right there wasn't the only thing that was wrong though. It was sapping my motivation in a way, because like the me of back then would have rather gamed and had fun than train and actually get the results I wanted. But I knew from then on that it was going to take more than just motivation to actually grow and actually see any kind of results. But before I get into that, my name is Michael Rubis. I help unmotivated men change their lives. And the first thing is that I learned is motivation wasn't going to be enough. It wasn't going to be enough to keep me consistent for the 11 years I've been training, and I have been consistent. And the first thing I learned is that you need to make it a routine. Because I have friends now that would like get motivated. They'd start watching like different YouTube fitness influencers and see them like training in the gym, and they get really hyped for it, and like they want to be them. And then they train for a week or two and they stop because the motivation's not there anymore. They're not like constantly exposing themselves to that content, so the motivation just goes away. So having a training plan and having a schedule that you know that you're going to go to the gym that day and do that specific like workout, specific muscle group is the biggest thing that's helped me. And I actually do that for you if you need somebody to walk you through that and to make a training routine for you and a workout plan customized to you. I'm going to be putting my link to my website and my Instagram in the bio of this video. So I can help you come up with that. I can help you make your own program, what days of the week to go and train, what days of the week to stay out of the gym and focus on rest. But that will ultimately make it easier for you because you know what you're doing that day. You go in, you do what you have to do, and you get out. So it keeps you more consistent. It makes going to the gym routine. So I'm the type of person that once I have a routine established, I don't like to break it. I don't like anything to get in the way of my routine. I don't like changing it around. I'll change it around if I have to. Like if I have like a doctor's appointment in the morning, I'm not gonna never go to the doctor's again because I want to go to the gym first thing when I wake up. So I'll go to the doctor's appointment if I need to, but then I'll go to the gym after, before work. So it's like little changes to the routine. I don't mind, but like if I can't get my workout in for the day, I get pretty cranked out over that because by this time it's not all based off of motivation that I'm going to the gym. It's what I do every day or 6 days a week, and it's part of my routine now. It's part of what I'm used to. So if I can't do that, it bothers me. But if you're not that type of person that you know has that kind of routine yet, what I would recommend is you need to make it easier to get to the gym, and you need to make it like you need to lay it out. So take this as an example. Like the night before, you lay out your training clothes. If you have like a bag you go to the gym with, have your bag all good and ready to go and like in your car the night before. Excuse me. And lay out your shoes like at the door where you're gonna leave. So in the morning, if you'd like to train when you get up, you go grab a snack, you brush your teeth, get ready, and then your clothes are already there, laid out, your shoes are already at the door, laid out, and your go bag is already in the car. So once you actually make it a routine and you make it a habit and you continue to go day in and day out, you will eventually get what's called extrinsic motivation from the gym. So once you actually start getting results, you start to look different, you start to carry yourself different. People are going to notice that. Like I've went to family gatherings where people hadn't seen me for like years, and I was going to a gym at that point instead of training in my little like ghetto basement setup. And people like family members were like, "Whoa, dude, you're a monster now." And like, I don't think I'm that massive of a guy. I'm pretty big, but like not anything crazy. I'm not like on steroids or anything. But like just having a family member like compliment you like that is one of the biggest motivators that I've ever gotten. But at that point, I didn't need motivation because I was already on a scheduled, it was already my routine to go to the gym. But now when you get those results, it catapults you forward. Like, yes, this is awesome. Like this feels awesome. Getting these compliments. This is why I do this. I do it for the love of the game, obviously, but now I'm getting like external things. Like people are complimenting me. Like when you have family members telling you that kind of stuff, or you have like a woman telling you that you're hot, or you have like guys at work calling you big dog, or like you're the big guy, and then they're making like jokes about you going to the gym all the time, or they make jokes about you being on steroids. Like that's all extrinsic motivation, like compliments to you because of the work that you put into yourself. So once you start to get that and you start to like see the pumps every time you go to the gym, it's awesome feelings, and it's honestly life-changing. So once you have that, you'll succeed even more, because now you have not only the intrinsic motivation of loving the process, like the internal motivation of you just love going to the gym at that point, but the external motivation of people complimenting you and, noticing how changed you are. And people will treat you differently too. People will have more respect for you. People will like go out of their way more for you, and people will treat you more nicely, honestly. So I hope like this system or way of thinking helps you. That motivation, like when you're first starting out, motivation it very well is not enough to just carry you to the end game. you need to start establishing like an internal system. Like you need to start making it a routine, start making going to the gym a habit for you. And then once you make it into a habit and you start to reap the benefits of these external things that feel really good, then you will do nothing but succeed from there. So I hope this video helps you. Like it helped me. I'm not one of those channels out there that's just gonna like, have a whiteboard behind me and just like going through all these studies and stuff. Like I want to give you guys an honest account of like my experience going through everything. And everyone's experiences might be different, but if anyone out there is like me who, used to be addicted to gaming and wanted more respect from people and wanted more attraction from women and things like that, and you really kind of just like, this is your season where you're locking in, you're waking up and you're like, wanting to be the man that you've always wanted to be, those are the types of people that I want to help. I want to create a stronger generation of men growing up, and I want to just make the world a better place at the end of the day. So, like I said before, the website to my coaching services, habit coaching, personal training, nutrition guidance, whatever you might be looking for, that'll be down in the bio. If you click on my website, you'll be able to see all of that. My email's also on my website, so you can reach out to me personally if you have any questions on it. And I'll link my Instagram down there as well if you want to follow me on there. I have a testimonial on there from a client. He's lost over 30 pounds so far. So with all that said, you have it in you to be great. Goodbye.